On today's show, American classics made vegan are the high point of this incredible episode. The star of the show is my spaghetti and vegan meatballs, some delicious chocolatey cupcakes, a nice little dollop of this amazing frosting right on the top. Grandma's garlic bread, this schmear. Whole bunch of that vegan buttery spread mixture on there, and just break it apart a little bit like that, keeping it intact on the bottom, and a tasty vegan antipasto. Today what I did is I roasted up some peppers, I roasted up some asparagus, put a few olives on the side, some vegan cheese. You don't want to miss this one. It's sure to be filled with lots of surprises. So stay tuned today for Jazzy Vegetarian.
Jazzy, you're gonna be healthy with the Jazzy Vegetarian. Jazzy, so snazzy. We're gonna cook something healthy and light. Jazzy, so snazzy.
So join me in the kitchen right now.
We're gonna cook something healthy and light. That's right.
Today's show highlights American classics made vegan. This tempting meal stars spaghetti and vegan meatballs, an Italian-American staple featuring walnuts, pecans, and chickpeas, creating a surprisingly realistic meatball. Easy vegan antipasto includes roasted asparagus, basil roasted peppers, olives, and vegan cheese, while Grandma's garlic bread is sure to please. Vegan chocolate cupcakes with whipped cashew frosting are packed with chocolatey flavor and topped with a creamy frosting. They're so delicious, no one will ever know they're vegan and gluten-free. So now it's time to make this all-American meal. Vegan chocolate cupcakes with whipped cashew frosting. There's nothing more all-American than a good cupcake, and a chocolate cupcake certainly is one that many of us prefer. Now, for years you've been asking me, can you make a cupcake that's gluten-free? And you've also been asking me to make a frosting that isn't based in tofu. With a lot of testing and a lot of thinking, I've come up with this beauty for you here today. This cupcake is one that you can serve and not tell anybody it's vegan, and they will never know. It is so delicious. So first we've got to get started with our frosting. And we're starting off with some dairy-free milk, and I'm going to get that simmering on the stove. I have 1 cup of a dairy-free milk. I'm using a macadamia nut-based milk here today. And we're just going to get this simmering on the stove. So now that I have my non-dairy milk simmering on the stove, I'm adding my cashews. What I have here is 1 cup of raw cashews. I soaked them in water in the refrigerator. You can soak them anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. Then you want to drain and rinse them very, very well. So let's add our soaked, rinsed, and drained cashews. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Then a little sugar, 3 tablespoons of cane sugar. Then our chocolate chips. I have 3/4 of a cup of vegan chocolate chips. Anywhere from 55 to 70% cacao will be great for this. So these are sweetened dark chocolate chips. Well, we're going to wait for our dairy-free milk to come to a nice simmer, almost a boil, and then we're going to blend, 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 and make some whipped cashew frosting. So stick around for that. Now my vegan milk is simmering hot, and we are going to pour it. Woo, that's simmering, whoa! And that is going to instantly begin to melt our chocolate chips, and we're going to put it on the blender container. Blend, blend, blend for 20 seconds. Then we're going to add a little bit more of the non-dairy milk. And there we go. Woo, that's hot and steamy. Now we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of cold non-dairy milk. Then we're going to blend on high for about 30 seconds until it's nice and smooth. Woo, yeah! there you have it, nice and creamy and smooth. It's kind of bubbling up. So let's transfer this to a container. Oh yeah. Now we're going to pop the top back on there, and we're going to put it in the refrigerator for about 3 hours until it gets nice and firm. If it's not firm by then, you can put it in the freezer for 10 to 20 minutes so it gets firm enough to pipe on your cupcakes. Cupcakes, you say? That's a real American classic, and that's up next.